Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interest. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What's up, and welcome into the Ultimate Autographs live break room. We're doing things different here. Robbie.
What are we doing?
Instead of, it's Ricky the Rain Man Whitmer, but for today, Common's going to be happy because Slick Rick's in the building.
Hey, Slick Rick is back.
Alter ego. See, here's the thing. I wore the Rock shirt today.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I'll just bring it.
Is it my alter ego? We're laying the people's elbows. That's Slick Rick for you. But Robbie, how you doing for a Frenzy Friday up here in the break room?
Doing great. Looking at some new diamonds in the room, which we just dropped moments ago.
Let's
we
go.
dropped
Let's
a brand
go.
new jerseys, like we just told you guys. New fresh headliners in both series. Now, you guys need to do the work. Get to the break page and let's have some fun.
Well, Sean's going to be happy. He's in chat saying, hey, Ricky and Robbie, he loves those jerseys. Richie, again, got to thank you again, Richie. Richie's one of the real ones here. I can't be mad at Richie. I got to be really appreciative like I am because last night I had myself a little bit of a date, Robbie. And
You had a date?
You want to know who my date was?
Who?
Fran Tarkenton.
No way.
Thanks to Richie. So thank you, Richie. I really appreciate it for the helmet that he gifted me yesterday at the beginning of the 12 p.m. show. But Sean's saying I'm at work right now. Well, let's hope we can make the work day a little bit easier. But Robbie, let's go ahead and set up today's show. I'm going to ask you, what's the dice roll going to be?
Oh, man, these diamonds I'm looking at, Ricky, are just on fire.
What dice do you think? You got a number for me.
I
before
do
I
not
roll
know.
this.
I'm going to go with 7. I'm sticking with 7 till it happens.
How about 7?
All right. And there
5
we
and
go.
2 make 7. I was going, ooh, because and also I'm going to come back to here and just do that now and get that out of the way because I know that we're going to switch back between screens and I don't want to get hit with the intro yet again. So 7 will be our dice roll for today. How many times we randomize the list. Now let's go to the chase wheel spin. What's it going to be? Minis, basketball, practice squad, vault, black and blue.
and
Jerseys.
blue.
I'm going to change the color on the jerseys just so diamonds and jerseys aren't both pink. You know, Robbie, the wheel wants jerseys, but how about this? You said those.
What is going on with the wheel and them?
You said those diamonds have dropped, correct?
Yes.
Well, let's make both the new series, the
All right, let's do
brand
it.
new jerseys and diamonds will be our chase today. Jerseys and those diamonds. So jerseys plus diamonds will be the chase for today. And with that being said, guys, we do have our first break in the flesh in the room. How about the last jersey box? I've got Lance, Pam, Brandon, Zachary, and Andrew in this break. The last box of the old jerseys here in the room. So let's go to the randomizer. 7 times around is what we're going to do to see what divisions we land into for this final jersey. Copy you guys over. And there's our divisions. We got Zachary Edwards in the NFC North. We've got Lance Smith in the NFC South. Zachary Edwards in the NFC East. Brandon Grace in the NFC West. How about Pam Harmon in the AFC North? Lance Smith in the AFC South. Andrew Harter in the AFC East. And Zachary Edwards in that AFC West. And not that one. Eventually we got to the screen that I wanted. Sean saying he got into a helmet box. Practice squad, a little vault action. Was it the black and blue? Was it those diamonds? Last box here in the huddle up jerseys. Let's see what's inside. What's in the wonder box? And how about
You sound like Tigger just now.
fly, Eagles, fly on the way to victory. Our own Kellen Rudisil. I'll tell you this, one Eagle that ain't going to be flying this week is Saquon Barkley. But how about for the Bird Gang, how about Brent Selleck in the room, number 87. This is going to be going to Zachary Edwards here in the first break. Brent Selleck, Beckett Cert, bottom of the 7. Eagle, dark green jersey with the black straps on the, or not straps, black stripes. Outline, the border, the sleeve has the black on the end, the outline. Congratulations, Zachary Edwards. Brent Selleck jersey in the room. Congratulations on the bonus banger. It is EL. Yeah, Selleck. Make sure I'm spelling Mr. Selleck's name right. And I gotta take out my pen, Robbie. Take out my pen so I could make sure shipping knows to get this jersey to Zachary. And what in order number 4 Zachary has 220 and then 777. So maybe it was meant to be. Maybe the power of 777 brought Zachary the win here. I'll ask this: Are you a numbers guy, like a what's it called, numerology kind of guy, where people are like numbers have meaning and like?
I just recently got into it. I heard, yeah, I'm really big into the Trinity.
Okay.
Number 3
Like-
times 6, 3 times 9.
Like
9
for example,
always comes
some
back,
people
yeah.
are saying 2025 is a 9 year because 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 is 9, and apparently based on what number the year is means that like you can expect different things from the year.
2 minutes ago, you just
I do agree with you though. The Trinity is a powerful number.
Very powerful.
How about that? Brent Selleck going to Zachary. What do we got left in the vault? Richie wants to know. How about Edger and James? We got 4 boxes. Edger and James, the lone headliner. And then we've got 1, count them 1, vault key left in that vault. However, folks, we get through that final 4 boxes of the vault. We do know that the vault key is $300, so you're chasing a $300 gift card. But also, we do have a brand new vault in the room. So once we get through those 4 boxes, we will have a new vault to follow that one. And then Sean says he doesn't remember, Robbie, when you get a chance. I know orders coming in. Sean Harrell, What exact break did he get into? He said he got into a full size a helmet spot, but he can't remember which break it is.
Yeah, let me know. Give me 1 second.
You're good. You're good. Whenever you got the chance. Let's go ahead and go to our full live break page. So if you're new to the break room, this is the lifeline in the break room. Oh, it did that thing. Robbie, I got startled. I got startled.
You got startled?
I did. Because did you not hear that? Did you not hear me?
did. I heard that.
I started hearing myself, and Robbie immediately. I gotta say this because I had the skull. What up, David? David Griffin saying Viking Ricky skull.
What's up there, David?
I immediately looked at my phone, Robbie, because I thought, wait, what? Did I not silence my phone? And then I was like, oh, someone did not mute the computer. And I heard myself.
And he heard himself. Hey, we got an order coming. What was that order number again?
It was just Sean Harrell, what full-size break he got. He said he got into a helmet box break. I couldn't remember which one he had gotten into.
Sean, you've got into that play-action practice squad.
There we go. Devonta Adams on the full-size authentic. Champ Bailey mini still out there. What up, Ty? How we doing? Richie saying, didn't see you boys had a beast mode. Is he still out there? Marshawn Lynch is still out there. He's in the black and blue on a speed flex. So beast mode's still out there. That is in the black and blue, Richie. So let me put this link out there. Live break page. This is going to be your lifeline here in the break room. For everyone who's new, this is where you're going to place all those orders. Everything you need to know is right here. There's also the rules and guidelines for anyone playing in the basketball. Well, really all the breaks, Robbie, but especially the basketball. Check out the rules. We had to go to the tape yesterday. We had to go to VAR to check out what the winnings would go to. That's what we lean on, our rules and guidelines. Go ahead and check that out. However, if you're sitting there saying, Ricky, that's TLDR, too long, I don't want to read it. How about we got a video here, or you can watch the breaks to see how everything happens in the room. Lego. So let's get all of our series locked and loaded for you guys so I can quickly tell you what's in the room. How about Robbie was talking about, how about these brand new diamonds 30 of 30 in the room? How about Terry Bradshaw authentic? George Kittle on the authentic. How about a triple signed Staubach, Dorsett, Pearson Cowboy triple sign in the room authentic? How about Drew Brees on the Speed Flex?
What?
My boy Chris
sick.
Cotta with the all I do is catch TDs inscription on it. That's a Speed Flex. How about Jerry Rice on the Niner Speed Flex? Barry Sanders on the Black Lion Speed Flex. Terry McLaurin authentic. Baker Mayfield authentic. A.J. Brown authentic. Lego. Baker Mayfield going to be trying to help out his boy Mike Evans this week. Mike Evans he needs 5 catches, 85 yards to get, I think, a $3 million bonus.
Something like that.
This week is the week, boys and girls. Bet on those incentives for the NFL. We also got Zay Flowers, David Montgomery, and Ricky Williams in the listed headliner section of these diamonds. Moving over, we got the black and blue back in the room. If you're wondering what the black and blue is, these are helmets with minor imperfections, maybe a little bubbling on the logo on the non-auto side. How about maybe a little bit of scuff marks? How about, this one, it's a rep, didn't have its pads in. So you guys can go ahead and get some minor imperfection helmets knocked down on the price. Some beautiful lids here. How about Josh Allen Speed Flex, Jamar Chase, Randy Moss, Edgerrin James, Devonta Adams Speed Flex, Marshall Faulk, Luke Kuechly, Saquon Barkley, Barry Sanders, Marshawn Lynch on the Speed Flex. That's what Richie was talking about. How about Cam Newton, George Kittle, and E.D. Reed on the Speed Flex? here in the room. We also got Ricky Williams, T. Higgins, and DeAndre Swift in the listed headliner section. Moving on, we got our basketball series, 21 boxes, 25 total boxes. So 21 boxes left, 12 headliners left. Left in this box, or left in this break, we got Julius Erving on the jersey. How about Shaq on the jersey? Dennis Rodman on the licensed jersey. Dirk Nowitzki on the licensed jersey. Paul Pierce on a custom jersey. Iverson, Allen Iverson, the answer. We got the truth and the answer in the room. Iverson on the custom jersey. Magic Johnson on the Funko. Then on basketballs, we got Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. Larry Bird on that gold ball. Klay Thompson on the basketball. And then the secondary hits, we got Dominique Wilkins and Chris Mullins. Let's get into that basketball. 21 boxes left. For the black and blue, 23 boxes, 16 headliners left in the black and the blue. How about the vault? 4 boxes left, 1 headliner. All photo headliners are gone. 4 boxes, however. Edgerrin James, listed headliner in the headliners. Then we have a vault box out there, a vault key out there that has $300 in it. $300 gift card waiting to be found by you guys. So go ahead. We also close out these last 4 boxes. We got a brand new vault comeback coming in the room, or actually in the room, getting ready to put up right after we get through this vault. Edgerrin James, lone headliner. Then we got the practice squad. We're down to 3 boxes, 2 headliners though. Champ Bailey on the mini, Devonta Adams on the authentic. Getting yourself a full-size authentic for $50 sounds pretty good to me. We got 3 boxes, 2 headliners. New practice squad coming in the room after we can close out these final 3 boxes. Then our brand new jerseys. How about what are these jerseys called? The Move the Change jerseys. How about Taylor on the Miami Dolphin jersey? Michael Irvin, Brian Dawkins, Kyron Williams, Jason Witten, Terrell Davis, Brett Favre. Do yourself a favor, get Brett Favre. Brian Urlacher, Shannon Sharp, Randall Cunningham. And then we also got listed headliners such as Roger the Dodger Craig, Kyle Pitts, and my boy JSN, Jackson Smith Ninjigba. His college team, OSU, OHIO, is in the semifinals for the college football playoff. Then last but not least, the minis, 14 boxes, 8 headliners left. How about Jamison Williams, Jared Allen? How about Luke Kuechly, Jim Kelly, Ricky Williams, Champ Bailey in the photo department, and then Mike Vick in the listed headliners for the minis. So that's what we got in the room, guys. You let us know. Where do you want to go? What do you want to see? Richie saying, let's get some vault double and a diamond single going. That vault double, we do that vault double. That brings us then down to 2 boxes. I'm assuming if we have a double up, we have a single up as well. So if we do that double, it'll just be 2 singles to close it out, unless no one's bought into the single. Then potentially 2 doubles to close things out. Let's see if anyone's gotten into that single. Yes, there's 1 person in that single. 6 to go on that double box vault. So here's what I'll do. Richie has put the smoke signal out there saying, you know what? Let's get it done. So there's the vault double. 6 spots to go in that. And then he said the diamond single is what he's looking at. We got 7 to go on that. Richie's all alone right now. He's all by himself. In that diamonds, we got 7 spots left in that diamond single. So those are the 2 links. Richie putting it out there. I'm putting the links to make it a little bit easy for you. What up, Todd? Todd saying, afternoon, guys. How do I redeem Black Box Mini for reaching iconic status? Robbie can correct me, but I believe you should have received basically you go to the black box minis, and then you'll be able to in checkout click that reward, and it'll basically make it 0 for you for reaching iconic status. Which congratulations and thank you, Todd, for reaching iconic status on our SIG Club. If you guys have not signed up already, please sign up for the SIG Club. It is free, and it's really to help you guys, not us. Where you sign up for the SIG Club, every dollar you spend here in the break room, you rack up points, and those points can be used when you reach different statuses to get free memorabilia in the break room. So, Todd, it should be after you go to the mystery box, buy a mystery box, go to the black box, go to checkout, and then in there you should be able to use that coupon to get your black box mini. So where are we going to go, guys? What are we going to do? Mr. Romero talking about the alley-oop. So the alley-oop, the single, is at 3 to go. 3 to go. We're sitting 3 spots to go. Mr. Romero wants that filled up. Jameson, the difference between a quad and the double box, or the double box break is going to be 2 boxes that we open up. The quad is going to be 4. So single box is 1. So, for example, I'll do it because it's easy for the diamonds. So the diamonds, and let me go ahead and go to the randomizer so you can see it. So this live break right here, this is our single, the one that just says diamonds. The $96 one, that's going to be 1 single box. The double box, it's going to be double the price, but it's going to be 2 boxes. Double is 2, and then quad will be 4 times the price of that single, but it's going to be 4 boxes coming out of that series. Romero said, give me some good luck, Rick. Trying to give you guys all the good luck. I want to see all you guys win. Jason wants to know if the black and blue has closed. Looks like black and blue. We're wide open in the quad. 4 to go in that double box. And 5 to go in the single box for the black and blue. What up, Bay Area? How we doing? How we doing, Bay Area? I'm assuming Bay Area is from San Francisco. Because that's the Bay Area. No problem, Todd. I got you. No problem, Jameson. Like I said, I got you guys. We got you guys.
We got you.
We got you. So let's go to Just Chatting 2. We have a break to go through.
Just to know.
Several different avenues to go down, guys. The diamonds, which down below, when we're in the Just Chatting scene, want to let you guys know, for anyone who's new, the ticker is going to tell you what each of the series are. The only series, actually, you know what, Robbie? I'll change it and put it on there. The only one that is not there that I'm going to put on there is black and blue.
Oh, you forgot about that one, huh?
Well, I didn't put it up because it's usually like it's one of those like
We all our series.
Yeah, like we have 1 and 4 in the room more than black and blue.
Oh yeah, that's what.
And then I was gonna when we have the black and blue, put it up there.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna leave it up there now,
leave it
just so I never have to. And also, I was like, what should I do for it? But I like what you said: minor imperfections.
Yep. Minor imperfections.
/ discounted price. I also want to see now how that makes the ticker look.
It's gonna make it look funky.
Yeah,
Everybody clap
you're
your
right.
hands.
You're right.
Clap.
So
Clap your hands. Now, everybody get on that computer or on that tablet and head on over to ultimateautographs.com and buy those spots, everybody. Everybody, just not 1. Buy 2. Buy 3. Hell, just buy the whole entire break.
just buy the whole entire break.
And then head on over to the checkout.
actually.
Good and good. You got Mizzou stuff. And yes, I am from the San Francisco area.
So Mizzou things. Ooh, sometimes we get Mizzou in our college series. Our last college series is out the door.
Oh, that
though.
one flew by real quick.
Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do, Robbie. I'm gonna take discounted prices off the ticker. Only because there's too much.
So, Rome, to
There we
answer
go.
your
That's
question,
great.
Rome,
That's
while
good.
Ricky's doing that,
We're good.
minor imperfections, we're talking about like slight
Yeah.
smudge marks. Sometimes the autographer could always make smudge marks on the helmet from always signing.
Maybe there's like minor scratches on the logo.
Earpieces,
Bub-
missing shirts,
Bubbling
so
on the
Oh, yeah,
non-auto side
bubbling.
is one we usually see.
Trying to think. I mean, we've had things that nothing was wrong on the outside.
Missing cert cards.
Just a missing cert or missing earpiece, which
Yep.
you could find easily on eBay for like $12.
What up,
They're
Mr.
really
Craig
cheap.
Crenshaw?
So that's basically what minor imperfections we're
yep,
talking about when it comes to the black and blues. Still terrific helmets.
I always put it this way. They're still the like black and blue. The quality is good enough to sell, but not good enough to sell at full price. That's probably
That's
the
true.
best way.
Yes, I agree.
What up, Craig Crenshaw on the room?
Craig,
saying
saying what's happening, boys?
boys?
What's happening is that we got brand new diamonds, Craig, and brand new jerseys. So,
Drew Brees in the room. Chris Carter on a speed flex. We don't see that often.
no.
On a flex?
Flex?
On the, we see it more in the college.
Was he in that Flex series that not too long ago?
Maybe. I don't think so, but maybe.
I thought I saw him in the Flex series.
Like Steven Ryan.
But we
said.
did have him. We had Chris Speed Flex
Yeah, we get him
in the holiday.
in the holiday, but like,
Because you pulled it out.
no, that was an authentic. I believe that was an authentic Winter Warrior. I'm talking
I
on the
thought,
speed
it was a
flex.
Speed Flex, no?
We get so I would say CC we get more of speed flex wise, like we saw yesterday on the college series. NFL side, CC's a guy where if you can get him on a speed flex in the room, you jump on that. Because I know
you do.
Steven Ryan does or has mentioned where a lot of the names they come in seasons where these guys are autographing. They kind of like have their season of when they do autographs, and then they take a break from autographing. If you can get CC on a speed flex in the break room, especially with that all I do is catch TDs inscription, you jump on that. You jump on that, you take that. Ryan saying, don't be sniping that Lynch in the black and blue from me, Craig. Uh-oh, Richie was mentioning that Marshawn Lynch too. Are we going to go on a beast? Are we hunting a beast Robbie today?
We probably are. It all depends on what kind of hunters are we getting in the room to
Look
do
at
the
that.
hunting.
Sean multitasking, saying, I'm listening to you guys and working at the same time.
Oh, that's a nice combination. One to go in that basketball, folks. One to go in the basketball single.
I'll say this to answer Bay Area. I'm looking in the room, and I don't think we have Frank Gore at the moment, but we get Frank Gore a lot in the
we
break
do.
room. We get him in.
Bills.
We get him in the jerseys. We get him in full sizes. We get him in minis. We get Frank Gore in nearly every break in the break room. He was just in. I want to say, was it the minis? He was just in.
He was in the practice squad.
You're right.
Practice squad.
You're right. Yeah, he's in a bunch of different breaks.
Guys, we get him in the
on
practice
the Bills,
squad,
we
the
get
minis.
him on the Niners. I've seen him on Bills and Niners. We get him on the. I haven't seen him on the Dolphins and the Jets. I don't think. I think isn't there a third team we get Frank Gore on?
That's what I'm trying to think of. Which one is it on? Bills, San Francisco.
Bills and the Niners are the two Colts.
Colts. There
We
you
got
go.
him on the Colts before.
I was just saying, I've seen him. I've seen him on the Colts before.
Dolphins and Jets are the ones that are eluding
Not
me.
very rare. I wonder if because he has his own choice to say
I-
what teams he wants to represent.
I think it's also he probably the ones he signs for have a deeper meaning to him.
that too.
Like,
It
hey,
could-
these
yeah.
are the teams I liked playing for. Oh, he says he has two Niner signed helmets.
Ooh.
Are they 2 Frank Gore Niner signed helmets, or what SIGs you got on those? Is it Joe Montana, Steve Young, some Niners we get in the room?
Yeah.
Roger the Dodger sitting there in the jerseys in these secondary headliners. Niners right now in the room. We have George Kittle in the diamonds. We also have Jerry Rice on the Speed Flex in the diamonds. However, that Jerry Rice, I just got to double check with Jerry because sometimes it's like, oh, that was a Raider lid. You know what I'm saying? So in the diamonds, yeah, the Jerry is a Niner. So Kittle and Jerry in the diamonds. In the jerseys, we've got just Roger the Dodger in the secondary headliners. In the minis, no headliners on the Niners in the minis. In the black and blue, do we have any headliners on those Niners? George Kittle sitting there in the photo, headliners in the black and blue. And then this practice squad, maybe in the new practice squad, but this one, no headliners in the Niners. So George Kittle twice, Jerry Rice once, and Roger the Dodger once. However, Roger Craig could also be a bonus banger in those diamonds, Robbie. The first guy to have 1,000 season in the NFL. All right, he's saying he's got a Debo and a Steve Young. Those are 2 not bad autographs to have. Oh, I feel like I have to sneeze, Robbie, and every time it goes away. Like,
I know, I hate that.
It comes in, it goes away. It comes in, it goes away. And I'm almost at the point where it's like, will you just happen already?
It's just come on out.
It's the left nostril that gets the tingling when it starts to come. So where are we going to go, guys? What are we going to do? We did a jersey. Wide open in those new diamonds. 8 to go in the quad for the black and blue. We're now down to 4 in the double box for the black and blue. So I'm going to say black and blue. 4 spots left. I'll put that link out there for you guys. Craig says, I don't play black and blue anymore, so you are safe. So Craig's saying you're safe. I'm not going to snipe you. Craig, everything is left in the diamonds. We have not done a single box in the diamonds, Craig. Just dropped that right as we were coming on at 12 p.m. Central Time. 30 out of 30 boxes, all 13 headliners available in those diamonds. The diamonds and the jerseys were the brand new breaks we dropped right before we were coming on air. However, Vault, we're down to 4 with Edgerrin James and a $300 Vault key out there. 4 boxes left there. Once we close that out, I'm looking at it right there. There is a brand new Vault in the room for you guys. Brand new headliners. Same with the practice squad. 3 boxes, 2 headliners. Champ Bailey Mini, Devonta Adams Authentic. We close those out. We got a brand new practice squad getting ready to come out for you guys. Ryan saying, send me the luck. I've only called a W once. Well, the more you get into, the more chances of getting that W. That W. Do you have Saquon Barkley? We actually do. I saw his name. Right now, we got Saquon in the black and blue.
Yeah.
We got Saquon Barkley in the black and blue. However, he's one we get quite a bit. My first instinct, Robbie, was to look at the diamonds. Saquon, is he there? He's usually there in the diamonds. We also get him in the vault as well. Saquon, a frequent flyer, no pun. Well, actually, yes, pun intended. I love puns. So as an Eagle, he's a frequent flyer here in the break room. Right now, he's in that black and blue. Craig saying his luck has gone away. All he does is lose, lose, lose. Well, CN Dub, CN Dub,
CN
Dub, CN Dub.
CN now.
The CN Dub fans. It's more like the You know what?
See?
You know what I'm thinking of, and it makes me think to John Cena when you were doing the CNL and I'm doing the CNW. It would be on my side, like the fans would chant to Craig, "You still got it? No, you don't. You still got it? No, you don't." The dueling fans back and forth. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Craig, he's got hashtag CNW. You're just one break away from one win away. Ooh, I'm trying to think. Drew Lock we have had in the break room, but I don't think we've had him often in the break room, Robbie.
No.
Have we ever had Drew Lock in the break room? I think maybe once.
If anything, it's been a long
Yeah.
time since I've seen him.
Romero saying he's really impressed with how much autograph products UA gets. Teams must be once overtime all across the states. Impressive. I'll say I'll say this. That's a testament to our owner Matt. He does a great job going out there and basically going to all the signings and having Robbie the finger on the pulse of what signings are happening where, to get us all of this memorabilia that we can then pass on to you here in the break room. Let's see. Todd saying, do I have to input CC info? Robbie, I'm going to ask you because you've probably dealt with this more. It's while you were writing headliners. So, Todd got his Sig Club iconic for the Black Box Minis.
Yes.
How does he redeem that? Because
It's not working.
he's just asking, does he have to input CC info and actually hit pay before it changes to free? And he's having some hard time figuring it out. Because isn't there like from the email, the little like code?
Yeah, I was just going to say, did you get the code?
Because it should be what, a code in the email, and then you
Do
put
I
that
have to
in.
put in CC information? Actually, no, it shouldn't.
Yeah, shouldn't have to put in credit card information. That should already been saved to your
Yeah,
account.
it should be already saved to your account.
But right, the email has a code, and then
Yeah,
you
if
put
you-
that in the
Yeah.
the special like promo.
Yeah, there'd be a. I mean, you could probably show him
Here,
how he does it. You just go to the personal. Go to the personal tab. Hit on the mini. And then there should be like a promo code where you'd be able to type. No?
I do not see it. Is it because I'm not logged in?
That too, probably. Yeah. But right underneath the price, there should be it would be like a promo code. You would be able to put in that promo code that you got from your email. Once you click on that, obviously, I'm sure you have to hit agree to terms, then go to checkout, and then. Actually, I take that back. It's gonna be It's gonna be at the checkout, is where you put that code at. It's gonna be at the checkout where you put that code at.
Right here, discount code or gift card.
There you go.
So right here, right when you're on the checkout, the code that was in
There you
your
go.
email, you're gonna put that right in here, and then that should take it down to 0 for you.
Also, you also get that nice little message. Don't miss out. Log in to earn and redeem rewards. So, but yep, that's where you should put your information at, Todd. Obviously, once you put the code in, it should zero it out, and then, boom, hit checkout, and it'll be good.
Thank you, Robbie. And also, Zachary coming in saying, I missed the jersey hit. I wasn't watching. Well, I'll show you in the bag real quick, Zachary. You hit Brent Selleck on the Eagle jersey. Last jersey of the Huddle Up jerseys. Brent Selleck, Eagle jersey. Just like Ryan said, coming to Zachary Edwards here in the room. So congratulations, Zachary, on the hit. And let's do a little bit of basketball We got that basketball. Romero was waiting for this one. So I've got David Romero, Zachary Edwards, Dustin Knowles. I've also got Jason Harms and Mark Murrow. Give me a box number, folks. Box number is right below. Ooh, actually right below as I was pointing down. One box number here. If you're in the break, we'll take the first box number we see. And then we'll open up a box. Craig said it should update, but since I started getting taxes added from UA, I've had a lot of issues. Taxes don't come from our end, right? That's got to be like a state thing, depending on what state or country you're in. Robbie just shrugs. So we got Romero coming in first
no
with
idea on that.
box 7.
If that's taxes, that's got to be on your end then.
We got box 7 in the basketball. Can definitely do that. That coming in first. So we will do, like I said, box 7. Let me take you guys around to the randomizer. We got some basketball on tonight. Some great games. However, some interesting games because the Magic play the Raptors, and the Raptors are, bad. They're banged up. The Magic are also banged up. You got Paulo out, Franz Wagner out. Let's go around 7 times.
Well, let's go spin it.
Pistons playing the Hornets. LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller could be out today, or tonight, I should say. 7 times around, we've got Zachary Edwards in the Atlantic. We got Jason Harms in the Central. We got Zachary Edwards in the Southeast. Dustin Knowles in the Northwest. Mark Murrow in the Pacific. And David Romero in the Southwest.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ricky.
You're good.
I just
Robbie,
the vote graphic came in.
Robbie, when they're right next to me, I'm like, I could get up and get it if it's right next to me. Box 7 here in the basketball. David Romero coming in first with this one. So
That
good
one failed
luck
too, so I guess
to
we're getting
everyone
no
in the
video on
break.
that one either.
Congratulations to. Ooh, okay. Well, how about this, Robbie? How about this? You ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Do you know the truth, Robbie?
Our truth?
Do you know the truth? Yeah, no, not Ron Killings. How about Paul Pierce here in the break room on the licensed Celtics jersey? Fanatic cert here. This is going to be his second win in the break room today. Second jersey, second green jersey, Zachary Edwards. Winning the Paul Pierce, the truth. Love Paul Pierce's auto with how he writes those P's on there. Beautiful looking Mitchell and Ness jersey here. Fanatic cert. Congrats, Zachary Edwards with the Paul Pierce hit. He says bang! I hope, Zachary, when you said bang, it was in the Mike Breen voice. Bang!
Oh, how did that get up there? That was supposed to go right there. There we go.
Celtics were in a close one. Well, Celtics yesterday were blowing out the T-Wolves. Then the T-Wolves came back, and then Jason Tatum said, double not so fast. I'm going to go ahead and close the door on you.
Close that door.
They are the team, Robbie, that everyone, it's like, really, people look at it and they go, well, the title is theirs until someone beats them because they are the favorite. Paul Pierce on the licensed jersey. And with him now winning the basketball, I'm going to just take this Brent Selleck, put it in this box so that he's got both out there.
That's nice.
It's beautiful.
I love the Mitchell and Ness jerseys, man.
It's got the date 0708.
Yep.
You know what happened, I believe, in that 0708 series or season, right? I believe, or was it 2009? Was 08 or 09 playoffs the one where they played the Bulls and it was Derrick Rose's first playoff series. It might have been '09. Actually, yeah. It was the year before. Derek didn't get drafted until after the 07-08 series, or season, I should say. Because Derek was the 08 draft. But what a series the Bulls YouTube actually put out a video, Robbie, with Joe Keem and Derek kind of sitting down watching old Derek Rose highlights and stuff and talking about him. Much must watch if you're a Bulls fan. Must watch. But also tomorrow, big news for anyone going to be watching the game. I know our own Steven Ryan is going to be at the game, as it is Derrick Rose Appreciation Night tomorrow. But
who's going to be there?
Neil Funk. Neil Funk will be calling the game with Stacey King in honor of the Derrick Rose celebration.
Interesting.
So we get a little bit of old school tomorrow with Neil and Stacey on the call. I miss Neil Funk, dude. I like Adam Amin. Nothing wrong with Adam Amin, but I just miss Stacey. I miss Neil Funk. Stacey, I get every week. The president, believe that's what, Tyler?
Yes,
Tyler B.
Tyler.
Saying, I don't think I ever seen Robbie's hair before.
Well, there you go. It's beautiful,
Robbie
isn't it?
goes, there you go.
Beautiful.
Robbie's like, oh, whatever. You get what you get. I didn't want to wear my hat today. You know?
Yeah, I drove in today.
You do that?
Very, very cold.
I used to have I can't remember if it was high school or like 8th grade. I had my hair so long in front that I had to I would do like the Bieber flip.
The Bieber flip?
To get it out of my eyes. And it wouldn't be like a thing you think about. It would just be like the hair would get over and I would just instinctually go like this. And just flip the hair, trying to get it out of my eyes. Richie's saying I'm a Boston sports fanatic, but still a huge D Rose fan. I love D Rose.
Yeah.
He is my second
Mr. Glass Knees.
He is my second favorite Bull of all time. Behind Michael Jordan. Obviously.
Not a big fan of Derrick Rose. He had
Really?
glass knees. Glass knees.
But you can't
Glass
hate him
knees.
for it.
If he could have taken care of his body, the guy could have been a big superstar. But
Not taking care of his body. I'll say this.
I don't know.
It's what John Morant is learning early in the league.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
Derrick Rose knew how to dunk. He didn't really know how to land. Was the problem?
That's why I'm saying come on. That's what the practice is for.
There's a reason why John Morant has openly said, "Hey, this year I'm not going to dunk as much because he doesn't know how to land."
He doesn't know how to land. Players don't know how to. They could be so explosive, but it's like you get to a point, and I'm sure I've had the same experience where I've gotten a little bit of height, and I'm like, oh crap, it's gonna be a hard landing going down, and that's where I either rolled an ankle or something because I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know I could go up this high.
I didn't know I could jump this high. I never had that problem.
But that's what I like doing. Joe Remender, I'm like, he's probably going like, oh no, okay, I'm going a little too high.
Or he's probably like, okay, just get through, just dunk and just get on the ground without hurting myself.
And that's where you see him like tumbling or. He's down for a long period of time. Oh, it's great.
Tyler saying he's imagining you coming to work on the Dumb and Dumber mini bike every other day.
It's not a mini bike. It's my electric bike, all right?
You got your own license plate, Dom and I saw.
Yeah, you like that?
Robbie's World.
My sister got it for me. It was one of those gag gifts.
Dom's
gags.
like, oh, look, he's got his license plate. I like it.
Damn you, Dom.
No. Yeah, Richie's saying if it wasn't for injuries, he would have been an absolute monster.
Oh, he would have.
He should have, that is one of my ultimate, if you could go back in time and change one thing, that is.
I highly agree. Yep, I agree.
Top two.
Yep, I agree.
The other one on my list is I would have changed the Cubs-Mets outcome. I would have changed the Vikings-Saints outcome because Brett Favre deserved a Super Bowl with the Vikings. What else would I have changed in sports?
The Cubs Mets. That was what,
year- 2015, the year before we won the title.
Oh, okay. You were talking about that. I thought you were talking about
that
like the late.
postseason where Arrieta threw the wild
Yeah,
card game against the
yeah.
Pirates. Then we beat the Cardinals. Then we played
The Mets. And we
David
freaking
Wright,
lost.
who
Yeah.
like couldn't not hit the ball.
Yeah, couldn't hit the ball all season and shows up for the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
playoffs.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, not the playoffs. The one series.
David Wright demolished us in that series.
He's like, all right, guys, I guess it's my time to step up for this series. I'm just going to go ahead and just, do my thing.
That's another one I would change. And by Richie saying knees blew out, Derrick Rose, I would have changed it where, because let me think, Kansas won that national title, right? When it was Kansas Memphis,
Yes.
I would change that. He deserved to win that national title. Like I'm just arbitrarily.
Was it Memphis?
Yeah, it was Memphis. They went to overtime.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, Jayhawks
Yeah.
beat the Tigers 75-68 in overtime. That was 2008. I was a senior in high school,
Wow.
getting ready to graduate.
2003?
2008.
Oh, 2008.
You're older than me.
Yeah.
So those teams, Kansas had Brandon Rush, Mario Chalmers, Russell Robinson, Darrell Arthur, and Darnell Jackson. Memphis had Derrick Rose, Chris Douglas Roberts,
Wow.
Antonio Anderson, Robert Dozier, and Joey Dorsey. So basically, Derrick Rose and a bunch of non-NBA players.
Yeah.
And then Kansas had Brandon Rush and Mario Chalmers.
All right, folks, we're halfway there, folks, in this black and blue series, both
Let's
the
do
single and the double. 4 to go in both of those series. Which one is off to the races to fill first? That's the question you guys need to answer. Who wants to close out that single? Who wants to close the double?
5 to go on the practice squad single.
Practice squad single. Yes, we're 5 to go in that. 7 to go in the double box.
3 to go in the jerseys.
We are. I was gonna say, yeah, we're 3 to go in those brand new jerseys.
All 30 boxes available in those jerseys as well. Diamonds also,
those.
folks. Diamonds are 30 of 30. So
Yeah.
brand new diamonds. Bradshaw,
see, we
Kittle, triple sign Cowboys, Breeze Speedflex, Carter Speedflex, Sanders Speedflex, Rice Speedflex, and then Terry McLaurin, Baker Mayfield, and AJ Brown on Authentics.
Only one participant. Only Richie's out there right now.
Yeah, he was saying, let's do the diamond single. He's still saying, let's go.
Richie loves what he
Richie.
sees right now.
He does. He's in the black and blue. He's in the vault.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
in the diamonds. Let's go ahead and help Richie out, folks. Who wants to play? Who wants to win some?
Seeing a lot of new
Amazing
people. We
memorabilia.
got Samuel Shore. I don't know if he's any relations to Paulie Shore, but if you are
The
any
Leaning
relations
Tower
to
of
Paulie, let me know, because boy, I would love. That's one actor I want to meet. Paulie Shore.
Favorite Pauly Shore movie? Go.
I don't have a favorite. All of his movies are my favorite. Encino Man, Son-in-Law, the Goof Troop movie that he starred in as the voiceover.
What was that?
What else he was in? He was in Encino Man, Biodome.
Love Bio. That's my favorite. Is Biodome. I love Biodome.
I think that's the only ones that I can think of right now that are coming to my mind. Yeah, Biodome was epic. Making a filter.
Like that's
Hey, Doyle, we don't need a filter because we found something that's way better. Oh, what am I going to do with all these?
my favorite is you watch that trailer. That trailer, I always say when someone goes like, "What were trailers like in the '90s?"
Oh.
Just show them Biodome. The voiceover of like, what happens in a world where it's like
Oh,
that,
yeah,
like wacky but like deep low voice. Can these two guys get along in Biodome?
Oh yeah, in the Army now. That's another one he was in the Army now. But yeah, kids these days need to go back and like rewatch like how movies were being introduced to the audience. Like commercials, you'd be like,
In the Goofy movie when he's like, so Max is doing like that performance, and he goes, "Let's get smoke." He's got the smoke machine.
Yeah, he's got the smoke machine.
Oh,
It's the leaning
Oh,
up
what's the
tower
one-
of Jesus.
what's the one from Encino Man where the you gotta get off my case, Cruster?
No squeezing the juice.
No squeezing the juice. Nah, I gotta look it up. Because it was like a meme for like ever.
Squirrely. Squirrely. One of his nicknames, Squirrely.
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 Let's see.
Hey, we got the Slayer.
Yeah, there it is.
Slayer's in the room, folks. He's grabbing 4 spots in that black and blue double box, closing it out. So we've got ourselves a double box in the practice.
So
Or
don't
black and
text.
blue.
So don't text my gig so hardcore, Cruster.
Yeah.
The whole one is if you're edged because I'm wheezing all your grindage, just chill.
Yeah.
Because if I had the whole Brady Bunch thing happening at my
My
pad,
place,
I'd go
don't
grind
grind
over
over
there.
there.
So don't text my gig so hardcore, Cruster.
what movie is that from?
That's from Encino Man.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm looking
Son-in-law.
right here. Encino Man.
Oh no, you're right. That's when they're at the dinner table.
Yeah.
He's at the
Don't
dad's
text
asking
my-
why don't you go
don't
over there?
Text my gig so hardcore, Cruster.
I thought that was from Son-in-Law because there's another scene where he's at the dinner table.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a geek. I'm a unique weasel.
I'm a unique weasel. Black and blue.
Oh. So you said a break closed?
Yeah, black and blue double box.
Cool.
I know you got all into it.
or
I was
else
like,
we'll-
I hope
or-
you heard me about
I
a double
did.
box black and blue.
I did. I was just like, I'm like,
It's live for you.
I'm waiting for the. I looked
live.
at the live break. I'm looking for it. I'm like, wait a second.
It's live.
Sean saying, I'm still here, Slick Ricky. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's
Slick
have
Rick.
ourselves a day. How about 2 box numbers? I got David Schmuck, Ryan Anderson, Jason James, Richie Knight, and Ronnie Sayer. What up, Ronnie? In the break room. I need 2 boxes here in the black and blue. 2 boxes. Too bad my name's not Stugatz, but 2 boxes. So 2 boxes here in the black and blue. Robbie, I don't know about you. We all have our like individual things that like we have like OCD over.
Uh-huh.
Yours that I've noticed is, let's say we had like, for example, Ronnie was like a new customer.
Yeah.
If he was a new customer in the jerseys we did, but that same order he bought into this black and blue,
Yeah.
you are the one where it's like, no, we've already saw that one. I
Yep.
gotta take the one
Yep.
out. Mine is, and I noticed Steven does this, and it's just a weird thing with me. When it's a double box,
Yeah.
the double box has to come before the number. I hate when it's number and then double box. The break needs to end with what number we're on.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't like whoever's been doing that number then
Yep.
double box needs to knock that off.
That's why I switched it, because it said black and blue number 1 double box. No.
Oh,
Black and blue,
that's
double
what it
box
was?
1.
Let me see.
Yeah, I just switched it.
Oh
But
yeah, you're
that
right.
is my OCD thing, as Ronnie says 8 and 10. Mine is that like the number has to come
Get
last.
off the Microsoft.
So 8 and 10 in the black and blue. Let me take off
There we go.
These
I like
numbers,
it like that on the
8
bottom too.
and 10.
Had to change it on the bottom.
So 8 and 10 in the black and
8
blue.
and 10 in the black and blue.
Called by Ronnie Sayer. He's getting some closer magic. He's getting some box caller magic. Why?
Oh, cut me up.
Why?
38 more days.
38, baby. Pitchers and catchers report February 10th.
Countdown. Can't wait.
Oh, is that a real quick? I'll randomize and then I'll look. Guys. You got me all excited for pitchers and catchers. 7 times around, 7 times. Black and blue. I think it's in the corner.
Yeah. What was it again?
8 and 10.
I don't see 10. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Hit it in the back.
How about Ryan in the NFC North, Ronnie in the NFC South and East, Richie in the NFC West. Then we got Ronnie in the AFC North, Jason in the AFC South, Ronnie in the AFC East. And I put it, since it's both Zachary Edwards.
Oh. I was
Yeah.
like, where is his other window?
AFC South, Jason. AFC East, Ronnie. AFC West, David. Let's go ahead.
The only two we've done so
Yeah.
far.
I was like, I'll just put them in the same box. No need to give you a jersey box. Richie's saying, bring on beast mode. He's in the beast mode spot.
Yes.
Richie is in the spot he wants to be in.
Tell me something good there, Ricky.
I'm hoping to.
I hear it. I hear a lot of swishing in the bag.
I'm trying to find the card just so. I know who it is, though.
Who is
How
it?
about
Marshawn Lynch.
on a Panther Lunar? How about Luke Kuechly in the break room? Now, here's the thing, guys. Looking at this right away, because we don't want to spend all show on it, but obviously minor imperfections. What's on it? I saw it right away. However, on camera, ooh, in the light you can see it. Basically, right next to the mouth of the Panther, Robbie.
Yep.
Like right here where my finger is, there is a big old scuff
Okay.
in there. Big old scuff right there. But other than that, beautiful looking lid. Beautiful looking lid here in the break room. What up, Nicolette? Nicolette in the house. But yeah, besides that, beautiful looking lid. Maybe like one minor mark on the back. But yeah. Really, it's that scuff. If I put it in the light, like right there, right where the light is shining on it, you guys can see it better. But other than that, beautiful lid here in the black and blue. Luke Kuechly.
This
Beckett
little
Cert
light
on
of
this bad boy.
mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, yes, I'm gonna let it shine.
And of course, Ronnie Sayer walking away with Luke Kuechly.
Hey, there you go, there, Ricky. I mean, Ronnie. Ronnie making moves. Hey, guess what? We're gonna have ourselves some fun in those new jerseys. That's coming up next, Rick.
Let's go, let's go.
Stir.
Rickster. Don't
I know you don't like the word Rick.
text my gig so hard for Christian. Today, you know what, Robbie? Today it's allowed since I have Slick Rick as my name up top. I'll
okay.
allow it for one day
All right.
only.
One day only.
Unless I decide to do this again.
Tomorrow will be a different story.
Number 10, box 10. Richie saying, come on, beast mode. Come on, beastie.
He's looking for the beast.
Looking for a rock star baby tonight. Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Oh. How about Robbie on
the right stuff?
Speed Flex?
Hey!
How about E.D. Reed on the black and blue red eye salute to service Raven lid here in the room? This is going to be going to right. Well,
Speed Flex.
hold up. You're right, but wrong division. Ravens are in the north,
I'm sorry.
but it's still Ronnie Sayer because he's in the north.
Yep. Just let me get that.
Yep.
And then-
Ronnie still wins,
He still wins.
but it's in the north. E.D. Reed. Let's see. Beckett Cert on the back. This one, I'll be completely honest, Robbie.
just like
There are, yet again, you'll see them up close, minor marks on the back, like here and here. Besides that, no scuffage on the auto. Oh,
Scuffy.
right here, there is like a, can't even see it on camera, but you'll see it in person. There is a scratch mark right there. That's probably the big thing that did it is right where my finger is, there's a vertical scratch mark. But besides that, beautiful looking Speed Flex. Going to Ronnie Sayer. Closer magic, box collar magic. And Robbie, you know what didn't get it? and I'm sorry, David,
What?
for this. Starter Magic, because it doesn't exist.
Yes, starter
'Cause
magic.
it
He
doesn't-
did it.
No,
Oh,
I'm
I
saying
thought
he
you said-
didn't do it.
Oh, son of a
I'm
gun.
taunting
Come
you.
on, I
I'm
know
saying
you are.
starter magic isn't a
I know
thing,
you
is
are.
what I'm saying.
I know you.
Robbie's like,
This
yes, it is.
This is not going to fit, so we're just going to call this the MTC.
Robbie, it sounded like you had the same, what's the word I'm looking for? The same, like, energy as Adam Sandler. No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
You're wrong. I'm going to have to redo that one.
So congratulations, Ronnie, for winning first Speed Flex of the day in the black and blue. Also to Luke Kuechly. Looks like we're going to be doing a jersey, our first jersey of the new Move the Chain. So jersey number 1, drop that box. We got our jerseys going, folks. What jersey will we get in the Move the Chains?
Perry.
2 helmets on the table in the black and the blue. Bang, bang.
Boom. Wow, she's getting 2 personals. All right.
Who?
Perry.
Oh, let's go, Perry.
Perry getting 2
How we
personals
doing,
in the
Perry?
jerseys.
I need Todd, Dustin, Caden, or Scott to get me a box number here in the jerseys. And also, Caden, welcome into the break room. Welcome into the UA break room. And actually, anyone watching who's new, welcome into the break room, whether you're buying in right now or just watching for now, trying to gauge your footing. Caden, I'll ask you, what brought you to the break room? What are you looking for in the jerseys, and who's the squad? Viking fan here. Robbie's a Bear fan. Bear Don. I don't know how much of a fan you are this week, Robbie. Are you one of the people that like I'm a fan, root for my team?
Get it
through
over and
through?
done with. That's all I want to know. Just
Robbie's like,
I'm
let-
not even gonna watch it.
Robbie's
That's-
like, let's just get to the draft.
I'm
Let's
not-
just get to the draft.
I'm not even gonna sit there and watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
The draft. Let's just give it to our ownership.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Todd wants
I'm
box
on
9.
board.
Clear house and all the upper management.
Yep, clear house.
Todd wants box 9 in the jerseys. First box we got. We got Nicolette 2 in house, who's also a Bears fan.
We're on the sell the whole entire team train.
As I'm just sitting here like, my team is good. I don't know what that feels. Well, I used to know
that's
what
the
it
seems
feels
like the theme here in Chicago. You trying to get the White Sox to sell. Hey, might as well get the Bears to sell. Let's get the Bulls to sell. I guess apparently the Cubs are being evaluated to be purchased here in the next couple of years. I guess the
Really?
Ricketts are looking to sell.
The Ricketts are going to sell the team?
Yeah, they're looking to sell the team.
So, Robbie, how much money?
I don't know if the report is true, but that's what some indications are saying because of
So here's
Jed
what-
Hoya's contract.
So
and all
here's
this
what we
other-
do. You ready?
What?
We take everyone EUA, everybody. It's got to be an all-in thing. We put in everything we've got, and UA buys the Cubs. All of us are part owners.
I don't know.
Matt,
I don't know
Common,
if Matt
Dom,
wants
Colin,
to
Alex,
have
you,
that.
me, Nicolette. We all own the Cubs. Sean saying, "Go Packers." Caden, I'm assuming if that's, I believe that may be him. Kayardi is Broncos fan, says Broncos country, let's ride. But the jerseys in the other room.
They're right there. Oh, what box number?
Box
I'm sorry.
9.
Oh. I'm trying to get this order in.
You're good.
Black and
I was just like, I don't
blue
know where they
single. Black and blue single. Oh, nope. Cancel. Alright. I guess there was not one made. That's why I couldn't find it.
Bum, bum, ba-dum,
Oh,
dum,
never
box
take that
number 9 in the break room. So we got Todd in the NFC North, Scott in the NFC South, Dustin in the NFC East, Todd in the NFC West and AFC North, Scott in the AFC South and East, and Caden in that AFC West.
And then you're going to have a black and blue single. That's why I was trying to get
Let's
that one.
go.
Now we're-
Box didn't want to open. And how about this? Guy who's had a pretty good year, even though his team is not, I repeat, not going to be in the playoffs.
Say what?
How about some box color magic here in the jerseys? On the white jersey, we just had Bay Area in the chat ask about what Niners we get. How about we're wide receiver Jawan Jennings? Look at the beautiful. I love how he does his J's for the auto. Beckett cert on the bottom. He really, really stepped up when Debo went down this year. Fantasy owners were picking him up, getting some good games out of Jawan Jennings. Even when Debo came back, they got some good games. That's going to Todd Palmer in the NFC West. Jawan Jennings on the white bang bang Niner gang jersey. So that's the thing, folks. Whenever you guys ask, well, oh, what this team do we have? We have the headliners, but Niners or your team can show up in any break. We might not even know they're out there. So, Jawan. Yeah, J-A. So.
Jawan.
Jauan.
Oh, I forgot the U. Okay.
Hey, it's better than what I did. I put Juan Jennings. I forgot the A.
So it's
No.
Jauwon.
Jauan.
Jauan.
Mm-hmm.
So no
Because like
W,
Steven,
no
like Steven said on Wednesday,
Jawan.
it takes Juan to know Juan. Family Guy's the best.
Not funny. Not funny at all.
You don't like Family Guy?
Oh, I love Family Guy.
Yeah, that was a Family Guy joke.
Was it?
Because it takes Juan to know
that's
Juan.
true. Oh. Did it?
So one of my
Did
buddies
it?
yesterday, while we're in Discord, is like, let's watch some Family Guy. Let's watch Family Guy from the beginning. First episode. How many years? What, like, we're now like, I think it was like, what, 2000 when Family Guy premiered?
Something like that.
It's like, what, 25 years now?
Yeah.
And I'm quoting the episode like I just watched it yesterday. He's like, dude, that's sad. I'm like, what? I love, like, when I was in high school, what I would do is I had all the, like, early seasons of Family Guy on DVD,
Oh yeah.
and I would just watch them on
Yeah.
loop.
My brother did the same.
Brian walks into the room. Whoa, that's ahoy. Hey, Peter, it's past 7 p.m. You still got your pants on. What's the special occasion?
Oh.
Black and blue #1. Single box, right?
Yeah, single box.
So we're going to have Omar, Scott, Samuel, Tony, and John Poole in this one. One box, gentlemen, is all I need. One box is all I need. Let me break this box.
What's George? Ooh, he's closing it out.
John saying 17 in the black and blue. Can definitely do that. 17 in the black and blue.
All right.
Also, Samuel Shore, welcome into the break room, brother. How we doing today? What brought you to the UA break room? What are you looking for in the jerseys? And who's the squad? 7 times around. Seven around.
You spin me.
So we're going to
right.
have Samuel Shore in the NFC North, John Poole in the NFC South, Tony Gonzalez in the NFC East, Scott Parks in the NFC West, John Poole in the AFC North, John Poole in the AFC South, Samuel Shore in the AFC East, so 17, and then Omar in the AFC West. Box 17 coming up. 17 was, yeah, that was not the first one. John Poole came in first with 17, then Tony, then then it was what Samuel saying, "Good man, thank you." Well, I'm glad you're doing well, Samuel. First time in the break room. Who's the squad, Samuel? Thank you, Orabe. We went through who's got what, how about. We open up a box here. Box 17 called out by John Poole. Good luck to everyone in the break. What do we got? 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 Pardon me, guys, for a second. I'm just gonna move these. I didn't realize putting them. I should have realized putting them there would get in my producer's way, so
You're
he can
okay.
walk behind the table. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay. How about some more box color magic? Cam Newton on the black Eclipse. Panther lid in the room. John Poole, box color magic, closer magic. Cam Newton, our third headliner to come out in the black and blue. Third headliner. It's been all headliners in the black and blue so far. Let's see. The imperfection. Yeah, that stuff. Radkey Sports, by the way. Little card right there. Also has a sticker on the back. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So one, bottom of the logo right here, we got a like hard bubble. Yeah. We got a hard bubble. Auto is clean. But yeah, I think the main problem with this one is just on the auto side. Yeah, on the auto side, there's a hard bubble at the bottom of the logo. On the non-auto side, there's also a bubble right above my thumb. But other than that, beautiful lid here in the black and blue. Besides that bubble you can see at the bottom of the Panther. Beautiful looking lid here in the black and blue. John Poole. Walking away with Cam Newton. I will say this. Cam, great player. But on his podcast, I will say he had a dumb take. He had a very dumb take, in my opinion, Robbie. I don't know if you saw it. Talking about the WNBA, which everyone wants to be successful. Saying that the WNBA in like 5 years will be more profitable than MLB. I think it was 5 years, maybe it was 10 years, but even 10 years, nah.
I could probably see that happen.
Really?
Yeah, the MLB is on a decline right now.
But
looking at the statistics,
he was saying like
he's looking at projections, and I think looking at projections, if it does go the rate, that yes, but that's a big if. Like he's talking like a big if.
So, this is the point that I saw to it, right? What he was talking about is like it'll be like the contracts will be bigger and they'll surpass the MLB. Here's the only thing I think that he is not taking into consideration, Robbie. So let's look here. And this is not my point. I saw this point on Instagram. So there's 13 teams in the WNBA. The total salary cap, meaning the total amount of salary that they can give to like the entire team, is 1,460 or 1,463,200. Times that by 13, you have an entire league of just above $19 million for that. So 19,021,600. You take that number and you divide, let's see, Juan Soto made $760 million, $65 million.
Yep.
You take that 19 million and put it into, let's see, 765. You could fit, let's see, 24. I'm doing this wrong now. Give me 1 second. The math teacher is trying to figure out math. Basically, it's like, so if their salary for the whole league is 19 million, you could fit like 2,000 WNBAs just into one player's contract in the MLB. Viewership might go down, but those MLB players are still going to get paid a lot more. That's basically my point. Is we got basketball coming up. Single box here in the basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Which of the major 4 sports do you think falls off first? Baseball, hockey, basketball, or football? Is it baseball?
It depends on who the next commissioner is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And what the trajectory of trajectory of where that person wants to take that MLB to. Again, obviously, it comes down to the new TV deals and all that.
Well, that drives the leagues. It's how often. The great thing about MLB, though, that I like, I know NBA does this with League Pass. The best thing with the MLB is they have MLB TV.
Yeah.
Where you can just, I do it every year. $100-some bucks, pay for MLB TV. Cubs and White Sox are different because we're in Chicago. I'm blacked out of those games, but I have Marquee, so I can catch all the Cub games. It's like I can watch any baseball game whenever I want. And it's absolutely beautiful. 23 called out by George here in the basketball. We're playing basketball. The GOAT box here in the basketball. Now that black and blue single, I'm going to change to black because we already did that. Let's take you guys to the randomizer. Put you guys around 7 times. Sean saying he feels like he's back in high school. Math class with Slick Rick. Seven times around here on the randomizer. Let's see where they go, Robbie, and how about this?
How about that,
We got
ladies and gentlemen?
Josh in the Atlantic and Central, George in the Southeast and Northwest, Josh in the Pacific, George Dredge in the Southwest. Let's open up a box. John Poole saying Cam Newton on the Eclipse. Sweet.
Just foul down the line.
Only imperfections on that one were bubbling on one bubble on each side. Not a hard fix at all, Robbie.
That's a technical foul.
That's technical foul and probably a homicide. 23 here in the basketball. Bum bitty 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 bum bum. Bum bitty 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 bum. Oh, here in box 23, what do we got? What do we got? Oh my, oh my. Woo!
All I know is that, like, hey,
Oh, Robbie.
That's a fun movie. What do we got, Rick?
It would make sense
It would.
that in the GOAT box would be, Robbie, the golden basketball because Michael Jordan was gold. However, this ball is not Michael Jordan. How about one of Michael Jordan's rivals back in the day, Larry Legend, Larry Bird on the basketball? That is going to be an Atlantic hit going to Josh Montgomery here in the room. Spin it around. Beckett and, so it's got Larry Bird authenticated and Beckett witnessed on it. So Beckett cert, Larry Legend cert, gold basketball, gold Wilson basketball, Larry Bird. I was hoping we'd get to pull this ball out because I got a story about Larry Bird that I
Who
learned
was
this week.
wanting it last yesterday on our show? They're
Oh,
like, I'm here to
yesterday.
get that Larry Bird. I wonder if that person's in the room right now saying,
Well, it was neither
"Ooh."
Josh or George
No, it wasn't them
who's in
two.
the break. But here's what it was a story I saw on Instagram about Larry Legend where they're in a playoff game and the coach draws up a play and they're like,
What
okay,
the hell's Brian talking
we're gonna get the ball to Danny Ainge. Like the ball was supposed to go to Danny Ainge.
Yes.
Last play of the game, inbounds pass. Larry walks over to the guy inbounding the ball, breaking out of the timeout, and he just looks at him and goes, "Give me the ball. Give me the ball."
Give him the ball.
So basically, the guy has to think to himself, do I go with what Coach said and get the ball to Danny Ainge, or do I do what Larry Bird said and get the ball to Larry Bird? He gave the ball to Bird on the right by like the corner 3 in the corner. Larry Bird does a move, little fadeaway deep 2, drains it to win the game. And everyone's like, that was Larry Bird. Larry's just like, give me the ball. Give me the ball and I'll put it in the basket.
Give him the ball.
He was just built differently. And Josh Montgomery, Larry Bird on the Wilson Gold basketball, dual sorted, coming to you. Congratulations here in the break room. Ooh, what a ball, what a ball, what a mighty find. I'm actually going to leave this out until we get to the next break. Bum, bitty, 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 bum, bum. Look at that. Put the little Post-it behind it.
All right. Josh already starting off that next single. Grabbing 3 more spots. Oh, it looks like George is going to grab the last 4. Or last. Oh, no, he
In
grabbed.
the basketball.
I got in the double box of the diamonds.
So they're both thinking 2 different things right now.
Yeah, they were. Which
Love how the-
sold out. We're going to get our first diamond taste.
Let's go. You said first diamond in the room?
Yep. Double box, too.
Double box diamond?
Yep. It's just going to be 2 men only.
Josh
2 men.
saying, woohoo! Josh is happy in the room, I'll tell you that. Larry Bird in the GOAT box, the Michael Jordan box, baby. So we'll be getting a diamond double. Ronnie's asking if the Bird ball is up for trade. Diamond, you said double box, right?
Yep.
Thank you. Getting that message out there. So if you're in that diamond double box break, you can drop them boxes now.
Oh, PTS.
So the double box here in the diamonds. It's going to be our Pad the Stats PTS diamonds in the house. Every single box is available, so this will be the first 2 boxes we open up here in the diamonds, folks. What, 4 speed flexes? Drew Brees, Chris Carter, Barry Sanders,
All right,
Jerry
let's
Rice.
go.
And I got Ronnie and George. So Ronnie and George are the 2. One of those guys, I need 2 numbers or some wheel action here. Ronnie's saying 10 and 26.
Ronnie wants 10 and 26.
10 and 26 in the diamonds.
6 in the diamonds.
Actually, where do we have those diamonds? Bum bitty 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 bum bum. 10 and 26 coming out of those diamonds. Let's randomize these gentlemen around in the randomizer. Richie saying, just keep Breeze in the room. Pull anything else. Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So here's what our divisions will look like in the double box here in the Diamonds. How about George in the Chris Carter NFC North spot? Ronnie Sayer in the NFC South. George Dredge in that NFC East spot. And then Ronnie Sayer everywhere else. So the North and the East and the NFC is George. Everywhere else is Ronnie. And let's get to some breaks. Good luck, Ronnie and George, says Bradley. The D-Ace box, the 10 box. Oh, Robbie, guess what? I forgot something. Guess what today is? It's Friday. Guess what? I said I'd try it this time with you. Guess what Friday is?
I forgot.
It's Hockey Friday.
Hockey Friday.
So this will be let's go with the Jonathan Huberdeau box of the Calgary Flames. They played last night. So the Jonathan Huberdeau box. First one out. What does Jonathan have for us? Well, how about a staple here in the break?
Oh, a staple.
How about in the AFC East? Ronnie Sayer getting himself the Terminator. Thurman Thomas in the room. Beckett Cert on the back. Full size authentic here for Thurman Thomas on the authentic standard for the Buffalo Bills. Going to Ronnie Sayer, baby. Here in the break room.
Nice hit, Ronnie.
Now you get to mark Ronnie in the AFC East.
There we go.
Congratulations, Ronnie. I will say this. This is not the first Thurman Thomas that Ronnie Sayer has won. I'll be completely honest. This is not the first Thurman Thomas I has pulled for Ronnie Sayer in this break room. I think he won one on Wednesday when Steven and I were in the room. So Thurman Thomas.
This is going to be like his fourth one, I think he said. I think he's got multiple ones. I know that.
When you're a guy like Ronnie Sayer, who plays a lot in the break room, you're going to get multiples. You're going to get multiples. Now I got that stuff in my head. Great.
You're the one that put it in your head.
I know. I'm not blaming you, Robbie.
You got it. Bum, baby, 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 bum, bum.
I'm not blaming you. Sean, we got to fill that practice squad. You want to do me a favor, Robbie? The practice squad that Sean's in, would you mind dropping that link in the chat for people to get into? Ronnie says, I've got at least 5. How about box 26? This is going to be the, let's go with the
practice squad.
I believe it's a single, but you can double check the live break sheet. How about the Martin St. Louis box? Tampa Bay Lightning Martin St. Louis? St. Louis? I think it's St. Louis. Sometimes with those French names, they have a different pronunciation, but Martin St. Louis. And in Martin St. Louis' box, how about probably my favorite young receiver in the room, Robbie? How about Big Country in the room? Our third Panther of the show, Xavier Legette, here in the room on the Silver Panther Authentic. Big Country, baby. Beckett Cert on the back. Big Country coming out. Xavier Legette. That is going to go to Ronnie Sayer as well in the NFC South. So Ronnie doubling up here with 2 bonus bangers, or as Robbie would call them, 2 hidden gems.
2 hidden gems. 2 hidden gems. Ronnie's got 4 wins already. Look at that. Starting off hot. He came
Xavier
to slay.
Legette.
He comes to slay. Boom.
So 135 here in the break room. What else are we gonna do during this noon show, guys? What else are we gonna do? Love the Xavier Legette hit for Ronnie Sayer. So 2 boxes gone in the diamond, still 13 headliners left. So 28 boxes, 13 headliners to go here in those diamonds. Sean goes, I want my first helmet. And Ricky is my good luck charm. He did win the Tommy Kramer jersey with me in the room, Robbie. I don't know, Robbie, I'll ask you. When it comes to you and the break rooms that you get into, because obviously you and I can't play in the UA break room, are there break rooms you go to and you will only play if said breaker is opening the boxes? Do you have like favorite breakers?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So just me, right?
Nope. I just go and play.
I am very superstitious about like if I get into a break room, like there's one I went into. I'm like, oh, I'll buy. They were doing NFL Prisms. Got the Lions. All I got is one Jahmyr Gibbs card. I'm like, nope, never
Again?
never doing this break room. Never getting with this breaker because he's bad luck. But there's 2 other breakers in a different break room. Whenever they're playing, I gotta play with them because I just pull fire whenever I'm with them. I pull fire when I'm with them. So where do we want to go? I'm actually going to move this ball back into frame. Larry Bird on the golden ball, won by Josh Montgomery. That to me, I know we have a speed flex on the table, but yet again, it is a black and blue speed flex. So far, Larry Legend has to be hit of the show. No?
I would say yes. I would say yes.
Only because like Ed Reed is nice, but it is a black and blue, so
Yes.
takes you down a little bit. Takes you down just a little bit. So what else do we want to get into, guys, here in the noon show? Diamonds are hot. Jerseys. I haven't got a headliner in each of them yet. Let's see where we are in the break page. We got 7 to go in the double box diamonds already. 6 to go in that double box basketball. 6 to go in the double box vault. 7 to go in the single box vault. 7 to go in that double box practice squad. 5 to go. 5 to go in that single practice squad. Let's help Sean out, guys. He wants a chance to win his first helmet here in the break room. 7 to go in the black and blue single box. 6 to go in the diamond single box. And 2 to go. 2 to go, folks, in the basketball single.
That should be 1 to go. Should be 1 to go.
Perry.
Or I'm sorry, 2 to go.
Give me your numbers you want. We did not do your personals.
Yes.
I was going to ask you that. We just locked up some of the breaks. So, Perry, and the jerseys, you can give me 2 numbers, Perry. 2 numbers, and we'll open it up. Brand new jerseys. Every number's there except for 9. So we'll do Perry's personals now while we wait for some breaks to close up. And then it looks like that basketball is 1 to go, folks. 1 to go in the basketball single. I know Larry Legend is gone, but there's still, Julius Erving, Shaq, Dennis Rodman, Dirk Nowitzki. How about Allen Iverson, Magic Johnson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Klay Thompson, Chris Mullin, Dominique Wilkins. 1 and 14. You got it, Perry. You got it. 1 and 14 coming up in the jerseys.
No.
114 off the ticker. Jason Stovin saying boom, boom in the break room.
What number?
1 and 14.
1 and 14.
So Perry calling the, let's go with the Roberto Luongo box, as well as the Nick Suzuki box. Roberto Luongo, old goalie for the Canucks. Also played for the Panthers. I think he's still with the Panthers organization in like the front office. And then let me put that there so it doesn't roll. Thank you. 1 and 14 for Perry. Thank you, Perry, for buying these. And then Nick Suzuki, winger for the Montreal Canadiens. So let's go box numero uno, Jason Stovin, skull baby. Number 1 for Perry. Let's see what's in the Roberto Luongo box. And how about this? How about another Raven on the show? It's been Ravens and Panthers pretty much most of the day with one bill in the football department. How about this, Robbie? How about Willis McGahee, number 23 on the Raven jersey. Beckett Cert, bottom of the 2, going home to Perry Holland. Willie McGahee. Want to make sure the Bird basketball didn't get knocked, as I knocked it a little bit with the jersey. So Perry, congratulations, getting Willis McGahee. And then we'll see what box 14 has.
See, Richie, what are you getting into? Richie's getting in that black and blue single.
Oh, black and blue single action. Nice, nice.
We got Jason Stovin. He wants that Vault double box.
Let's go. Close up that vault, folks. We got 4 boxes left, and then we're on to a brand new vault.
So this is going to be the last double box, folks. We do have someone in that single box. Steve, a first comer. So it will be 2 boxes left in the single. I know it's not the right items right now in that vault, but hey, don't get discouraged. Let's just close it out.
Yep.
With 4 boxes remaining, we got 2 headliners, Champ Bailey Mini, Devontae Adams Authentic, 2 hidden gems.
You talking about for the practice squad?
I'm sorry, the vault.
The vault's just got Edger and James.
Oh, I'm looking at the practice squad. I'm so sorry.
That's why I was like, hold up.
My
wait
fault.
A minute.
We got 4 boxes left, 1 headliner,
Yep.
Edger and James. I was
Yep.
looking at the practice squad.
Yeah. Practice-
but hey, close
Practice
that out
squad
too.
also.
I mean,
Here's the thing. We have a brand new vault. I'm literally looking at it. And we have a brand new practice squad. It's literally in the room next to us. So you want to get into new series, we got to close those up.
yeah.
Box 14, the Nick Suzuki box here on Hockey Friday.
Oh, I wasn't even doing that. 40. What was that? Like 40.
How about Robbie? Our first headliner hit here in the room.
40.
We'll go ahead and give a little fire for the first headliner hit in the jerseys on a clean Falcon jersey. Absolutely love these jerseys. I wouldn't like one with a certain quarterback on it, but this is going to be the tight end, Kyle Pitts.
Ooh,
Fire is up.
go.
Let's go ahead so we can see the signature and the cert. Kyle Pitts, top of the 8 sig. Beckett cert, bottom of the 8. Kyle Pitts on the Falcon jersey. Congratulations. Here's the thing I love about the Falcon Customs. The sleeves are so thin they almost feel like it almost feels like a licensed jersey. So Perrigan, Willis McGahee, and Kyle Pitts. And she gets our first headliner in Kyle Pitts.
All right. Good job. Good job.
Boom, boom in the room.
Boom, boom in the room.
Perry, if you're out there,
Perry.
and maybe Robbie knows, but I don't think I've ever been in the room when someone has asked, what's the favorite squad, Perry? Do you remember Perry's favorite squad? I know I don't, because I have never been in the room when someone has asked Perry what her favorite squad is.
Nope.
And I wonder to myself, because I see Perry in the room quite a bit. You like that catch on the Larry Bird basketball? He tried to roll away on me after I was rolling this jersey.
Yeah, they took our
Fold-
stand. I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, it is what it is. We got a nice post-it note keeping it up. Kyle Pitts. Falcon Jersey. Let's go ahead and get all that excess air out of here.
What do we got, boys and girls? 2 to go in that basketball mixer. Wants to close it out. 2 to go in that single basketball. 5 to go in the practice squad.
Perry goes, I'm a Jets fan, unfortunately.
Jets fan.
Jets, Jets. One time.
Aaron Rodgers last game.
Is it?
I think he's going to retire. A lot of
he's
speculation that he's going to retire
No,
after this game.
he's not. There's
Yeah.
a team that'll pay for him.
Nah, they don't want an old washed up quarterback. No
Yes.
team is going to want a washed up quarterback.
Cowboys.
No.
Pair him up with Mike
No.
McCarthy. Dude, if you think that's not in Jerry Jones's playbook,
It's not.
Jerry Jones is a mad
he is
hatter.
true to his guy in Dak Prescott. You're not going to pay a lot of money for Dak, what you just recently paid.
Jason said to go to Raiders. The Raiders, if they don't get Shador.
Raiders is I heard an interesting fact that someone put it out this morning
What?
on ESPN.
What?
Seattle going after Justin Fields to make them their franchise quarterback.
But they have Geno Smith.
Yeah, they're going to move off away from Jimmy.
Geno's been good. I actually feel like Jay Fields deserves a shot because
the GM came out and said that one of his priorities is to go out and get Justin Fields.
Tyler says, I feel your pain, Perry. Signed, a Browns fan.
I mean, Browns.
Yeah, finish that statement, Robbie. You can't.
Browns need a lot. They got to do a lot. They have to either eat up whatever they can on that Deshaun Watson contract and move off for him. I love what Jameson did, but he's not your franchise quarterback. I think what you're going to have to do is go into the either draft or free agent to find.
Perry's asking, will the Jets get Fields, or is it just speculation? Justin Fields, I will say this, is after how he played this year, he showed enough to teams that, like, hey, I was not the problem. Chicago was the problem.
Yeah, exactly. And
So,
that's what I've always preached
I feel
about
like
here
there's
in
going to
Chicago.
be a couple teams that are
I
in on him.
always had strong feelings for Justin Fields. I think he was the right quarterback. Obviously, when you have an organization that is so disorganized like Chicago is right now, ladies and gentlemen, they don't know what is going on in here. They don't know what quarterback they want. They don't know what kind of coach they want. They don't know what kind of system they want. They don't even know what kind of culture they want here in Chicago. That's how damn confusing this damn organization from the top is.
So I got a
They're
question.
so delusional.
I got a question for Richie, because this has actually been thrown out there by Nick Wright. Richie, Pats fan, what would you rather have? You guys just, if let's say you get the number one pick, would you rather just draft Travis Hunter at number one, or draft draft Shadur number 1, try to trade Drake May for a pick to get then either like Travis Hunter or McMillan from Arizona and try to get a quarterback wide receiver in the draft.
Well, there's a nice little hot take that Tyler put out there.
Stefanski wants Cousins? I mean, hey, for the Browns, it's worth a shot. Anything is worth a shot for the Browns.
I heard someone say that for the Jets, that
Richie
their
says
goal,
trade down, by the way.
their
Trade
goal is to is to draft Cam Ward out of Miami.
down. Who, the Browns?
No, the Jets.
Okay.
The Jets' goal is to trade Cam Ward,
They're not gonna
and they're going to go after. Well, I guess the report is that they're going to go and get the offensive coordinator from Miami and make them the new offensive coordinator and draft Cam Ward because they like what they see in Cam Ward.
Here's the problem with that, though. So, in order for the Jets to even be, because I think how it's going to go is someone's going to either trade up for Shadur or let's say the order stays it is like
Because where is it at right now? Who's got number one?
the
or who's-
Patriots. The top three
Okay.
the top three are Patriots, Titans, Browns. So like the way Tankathon has it, I agree with. If everyone stays the same and doesn't trade, the Pats would go Travis Hunter. The Titans need a quarterback. They'll go Shadur Sanders. The Browns would go Cam Ward. The thing is, though, and we've talked about it, Bills not starting their starters. Can the Patriots sneak out a win? They wouldn't be number 1. The Titans, they're playing the Texans. Will the Texans beat them? Could they pull their starters because the seeding won't matter halfway through the game? Could the Titans sneak out a win? Browns, I'm sorry, you're not winning. In that case, the Browns are the number 1 pick. They'll probably take Shadur. There's a chance the Giants could win without the Eagles starting their starters. They wouldn't be number 2. Then you've got the Jaguars. They could beat the Colts because the Colts have nothing to play for after being eliminated. The Panthers, will they try to be a spoiler to the Falcons, and will they be successful? The Jets would need all of that to happen. Actually, let's go pie in the sky until a break fills real quick. Let me take you down this road, Robbie.
High in the sky.
So
We're one away in that basketball. Just to
Let's
just
do
to
it. Let's
let you know.
close that
One to go in
basketball.
that basketball.
So
Yes.
pie in the sky for the Jets. This is what I just was talking about. So if the Jets need to lose, that's first foremost. Which they're playing the Dolphins. Dolphins are going for a playoff spot. Jets will most likely lose. You got Carolina and Jacksonville. If they win, boom, the Jets jump above them because they'll be 5-win teams. The Jets will be a 4-win team. The Jets would need let's see, if I'm going off of strength of schedule, if the Giants win, the Jets would be above the Giants. So check. If the Browns win, the Jets would be above the Browns, but they won't. So Browns will be 1, Jets will be 2. Tennessee wins, Jets are above them because of strength of schedule. Even if the Pats win, if the Patriots, Titans, Giants, Jaguars, and Panthers all win, the final order will be Cleveland at 1, New England at 2. No, pardon me. New England will then stay at 1. Browns will be at 2. Jets will be at 3. That maybe has the chance of getting them Cam Ward. The only thing that would throw a wrench in the Jets situation if they were at 3 is what Richie said. Do the Pats trade down? Whoever trades up is going to take Shadur. Then the Browns take Cam Ward. But yet again, like Tyler said, if they're going with Kirk Cousins, do they do what the Falcons did? Draft a quarterback while bringing in a Kirk Cousins. The Jets just will Cam Ward be there at 3? Cam Ward probably isn't falling past 3 just because of how small this quarterback class is. Richie saying build the old line draft, couple wide receivers. We need edge
You
rushers.
doing one list for the chase or no?
Yeah, one list.
Okay.
One list. Yeah, since the basketball, you know what? We'll do the chase. Since basketball's not on the chase, we'll do that chase wheel spin. Is the list all set up?
Yeah.
Cool. So we got jerseys and diamonds on the chase, guys. Let's see. I didn't even realize what time it was, Robbie. See, this is what happens when you get me ranting and raving about the
I
draft.
don't get myself wild up. You did.
I-
Or the group did. The group got
here's
you
the
all
thing.
wild up.
I like draft talk is my talk.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love
hold on, we got-
NFL draft talk. Let's go 7 times around, see who's going to get a gift card here in the UA break room. Thank you guys for playing in the diamonds and the
Yeah, two
jerseys.
more.
5, 6. Oh, was the list not?
No, you're good.
Okay. So am I okay to go to 7 or do I have to do it
you're
all?
good.
Okay. One more time. Who's at the top? How about Scott Parks in the room? Scott, if you're there, let me know, Scott. Is there a number you want the wheel to start on to see how much money you're going to get here in the UA break room? We'll start it on 1 unless you say something else, Scott. So let me know.
I'm just saying, Perry's got 2 more personals. She
Okay.
just bought in the jerseys.
We'll do the chase wheel spin, then we'll do those personals. Perry, if you want to throw those numbers out in the jerseys now, you can go ahead and do that. So, Perry, if you want to throw out your 2 numbers in the jerseys, we can get those boxes ready for you. Perry, I got to ask, is there a jersey you're chasing? I'm trying to think. Is there...
Who?
Perry, you said you got 2 more personals
Oh,
in the
yeah.
jerseys.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's chasing a jersey. I'm trying to see. There's no Jet that I see in the headliners. Unless it's a Brett Favre jersey, because Brett Favre played
And
for the
apparently,
Jets.
Caleb is not playing this weekend.
Okay. She says 2 and 3.
2 and 3 now.
2 and 3 in the jerseys. So, Scott Parks, if you're out there, final call for Dr. Parks.
Scott Parks is the winner.
Scott Parks is going to be getting the gift card. I hate it. Just. So, okay, don't see anything from Scott. Let's spin this wheel. Congratulations early, Scott, for how much money. Hey, how about this, Robbie? My highest wheel spin since the wheel spins came back. How about 62 to Scott Parks?
All right, 62.
62 Buckaroos to Scott Parks. Got our basketball here. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Box 2, box 3. Robbie, I'll ask you, do you know a
Muffin Man?
number 2 in hockey?
Duncan Keith.
Ooh, Duncan Keith's a good one. And I'm going to go with, I believe, former Golden Knight. I think I saw former Golden Knight. Yeah. He's still with the Golden Knights organization, I believe, but he's with the Chicago Wolves because he got called down. Zach Whitecloud. The Zach Whitecloud box at number 2. So, Perry, let's see what's in number 2 for you. Thank you for buying these jerseys. I was still wondering what you're chasing, Perry. Well. How about another fly, eagle, fly on the road to victory? How about former Viking on an Eagle jersey? Robbie, how about number 12, Randall Cunningham? Here in the room, Beckett Cert, bottom of that 1. Randall Cunningham on the Kelly Green Eagle jersey. Beautiful one. Perry said I would love any of them, but Urlacher would be cool if it's not gone already. Well, Perry, I'll tell you this. There are now 2 headliners gone. Kyle Pitts, Randall Cunningham. You got both of them. Perry's got both the headliners so far here in the jerseys.
box basketball.
Randall Cunningham going to Perry. Fold this up nice. Absolutely love the Kelly Green Eagle jerseys. Randall. Has to have a long name, Robbie. He's got that thing where it's like the number on the sleeve. I don't want to crease the number on the sleeve, so I have to go in between the letters on the nameplate.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. I hate when the name is longer than that.
Oh.
'Cause I hate, I think about the collectors, like Brandon Combs taught me.
Mm-hmm.
Usually don't want to do that because you don't want to crease the nameplate. But sometimes names are so long, you got to go in between the letters. And how about box 3? How about the Jack Johnson box? Easy name, Jack Johnson. Numero 3. Ooh. And how about this? How about Skull? Skull in the break room. We got Carl Eller here on the Viking custom jersey. So far, 4 headliners for Perry. She's got 2 headliners in Randall Cunningham and Kyle Pitts. And she's got 2 bonus bangers in Carl Eller, JSA cert, as well as Willis McGahee. JSA cert means bam! JSA cert card with this one. Congratulations, Perry, 4 beautiful jerseys. Coming home to you. Carl Eller, Minnesota Viking. Boom. Love the old school. I love any Viking jersey, but these old school Viking jerseys are sick. Let's go ahead and fold those up.
Right.
Boom. Boom.
Still 1 to go in that basketball. 1 to go.
I'll give you guys about 6 minutes. We'll go till 5:10. 5:10 to close up that basketball. If not, it'll be a nice pre-fill. Other than that, hit of the show, Robbie and I agree. Right now, it's Larry Legend, who looks like he's going to be the hit of the show. That air out of there.
62. That was the Chase wheel spin.
Richie's doing my job for me, Robbie. He's saying, imagine winning a Devonta Adams Speed Flex or a Marshawn Lynch Speed Flex for $80. He's like, let's close up the vault single. Unless you're talking about the black and blue, Richie. Black and blue is the one with Marshawn Lynch and Devonta Adams in it. Black and blue has Lynch and Adams. But, hey, still a great point by Richie Knight. So that basketball is 1 to go, guys. Do we want to close it out before the end of this show, or are we going to save it for the 3 p.m. show? It's up to you guys. Still, it's been a great noon show here with you guys. Gonna get the basketball in frame for
Thank you, Ronnie.
his show. Ronnie buying into a break.
And close out the basketball.
Let's go. Let's go. Ronnie wants to see a little bit of basketball. He goes, sorry, correction, black and blue. Thank you, Ricky. I like how Richie goes, thank you. You can keep the job. Your point stands, though, Richie. Imagine winning a Devontae Adams speed flex or a Marshall Falk speed flex in that black and blue at a discounted price. Sean, I'll tell you this. Hockey is a great sport to watch, and I think it gets the low end of the stick from people. It is also football is my second favorite sport behind baseball. But, my rankings change. It's fluid. But when it comes to gambling, my two sports are baseball and hockey. Those are my two main sports. So we're going to do one more basketball. And then if nothing else is closed out, no personals bought into, then we will close up shop and come back at 3 o'clock. So this could be the last break, or we could keep going, folks. It's up to you guys. So let's go. This is basketball single number 3.
Yep. Yes, it is. Yes, it
Third
is.
basketball we've done today. So I'm going to have Josh. I'm going to have Dustin, Zachary, and Ronnie. I need one box number, folks. Am I calling for one box number, or am I acknowledging my tribal chief? I will let you decide. Monday night, Raw on Netflix. Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns in a match for the Ula Fala and the title of Tribal Chief. Will Roman be the Tribal Chief yet again? Or will it stay with Solo?
You know where it's going to go.
Here, I wanted to go back to The Rock, but here's the thing. I'm going to throw this out to you, Robbie. What do you think? It's on Netflix. Banger of a show. During that match, The Rock gets involved, costs the match for Roman. And we start The Rock Roman.
I don't know. I can't wait to see it, though.
Can't wait. Need one number here in the basketball, folks. One number. Josh, Dustin, Zachary, Ronnie. Tyler, so I've been saying this from the beginning. I think what needs to happen is John Cena wins the Rumble and then wins the title at Mania, surpassing Ric Flair at Mania. That's what I think. And what I would do, John Cena enters at number 1 and wins the Rumble. Retirement year for John Cena. Let him have the greatest achievement of going number 1, finishing and winning the Rumble. 11 from Dustin. And then let him pass Ric Flair at Mania. So we're in the basketball number 11. How about 11 being the... Ooh. Robbie, I got to do this one for you. Robbie's favorite hockey player in the break room is number 11. Do you know who I'm talking about, Robbie? Anze Kopitar is number 11. I say Robbie's favorite hockey player in the break room because every time me and you do the show, Robbie, he finds a way to be in the 1 and 4 whenever we're in the room. Seven times around. It's also the Mark Messier box. How about Josh in the Atlantic? Josh in the Central. Zachary in the Southeast. Ronnie in the Northwest. Josh in the Pacific. And Dustin in the Southwest. Let's break the Anze Kopitar box. Box 11. Good luck to everyone in the break, and congratulations, too. Ooh, how about this? This is going to be... How about another one for Josh Montgomery in the Atlantic Division, how about the 76er Julius Dr. J. Irving in the room? Come on, foil out there. Let's get the whole thing. Julius Irving on the 6. Beckett Cert on this bad boy here in the break room. Beautiful old school Sixers jersey going to Josh Montgomery. He's been ending up in the Atlantic, folks. And so far, the Atlantic has been cleaning house. We've had what? Three Boston hits, a Sixer hit, already in the first 6 boxes. And I believe most of them, except for one, have been headline. I think every box that Robbie, you and I have done yesterday and today has been a headliner.
Yep. Nothing was hitting those diamonds, no.
Yeah. It was Thurman Thomas and Xavier Leggett in the diamonds, which
Yep.
were 2 bonus bangers.
Copy all this.
So congrats to Josh winning Julius Irving here in the room. Go ahead and fold that down a little bit.
Double diamonds.
And actually, this is going to work out perfectly. As jersey there, we'll put your Larry Bird ball in here, and then we got a box for pretty much all of Perry's jerseys instead of giving her individual jersey boxes to shipping. So let's see if we're close on anything else. Otherwise, Robbie and I will be taking a break here in the break room. So it looks like closest thing we have is the black and blue single box number 3. Give you guys 2 minutes. We'll go till 2:15. If you guys want to close it, that'll be fine. Otherwise, it'll be a nice pre-fill. So great show, Robbie.
Yeah,
Can't
so
wait-
far so good.
Can't wait to see what 3 o'clock brings. Also, Josh saying, first of all, I'd like to thank Rick and Robbie for being Rick and Robbie. Second, thank you, Ultimate Autographs. I friggin' love you all.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank you, Josh, and thank
Hell
you, everyone
yeah.
out there. We appreciate you so much, and mainly Robbie, because I know you feel the same as me. We wouldn't be able to do this without you.
Oh.
You guys are what makes this possible for us. And I know Robbie loves and I love bringing you great sports memorabilia every single day here in the room. Memorabilia.
Memorabilia. Memorabilia.
It's that
Memorabilia.
R that gets me now.
I'll just call it mem. Sports mem.
Sportsman. Sportsman. Give me the mem. Give me that mem.
Get that mem stuff.
That mem stuff. All right. Let's see if that black and blue has closed.
Negative.
Yeah. So Robbie and I are going to be jumping off for about
Big O.
45 minutes.
Negative.
We'll be back at 3 o'clock. Ty saying when you guys come back, hopefully we can fill the double mini. Want the champ Bailey. However, Ty, I'll also tell you, I know that the minis is a double box for 50, but If you don't get the champ there, single box in the practice squad. We're down to 3 boxes left. Ooh, Ronnie's saying he closed it. So hold up, player.
Close what?
So we got a diamond double that closed. So we have the black and blue single and a diamond double that closed. So we will be breaking some more, Robbie. Timeout. Hold up, player. We're gonna do some more breaking here. We just got to figure out which one closed first. Assuming Ronnie might have closed both first. But yeah, tie that. That's the thing. We've got the minis are the double box, which you get 2 boxes. But yet again, that practice squad has, I believe, that same exact Champ Bailey mini in it, but it's 50 for just a single box.
All right, single box, black and blue first.
All right. Single box in the black and blue. So B&B number 2. Drop that box. So I got Richie, I got Nick, I got Perry, Tyler, and Perry closing it out. Shout out to Perry closing out the black and blue. And hey, look at that. Tyler and Richie at the same time saying, wheel, we want the wheel. I love when the tie is the exact same number. Richie saying, whoops, wrong one. Well, I'll say this. The president, Tyler's, came in first on our screen. So we'll go to the wheel for the black and blue. Black and blue out of 25. So we got to go to the 1 to 25 wheel. See what we're doing here in the black and blue. Black and blue wants box 21, which we do have. So box 21 here in the black and blue. I'm going to keep your names. Keep your names. Go around 7 times. And here's the divisions that we're going to be sitting on in. How about Perry in the NFC North, the NFC South, and the NFC East? Richie in the NFC West, Perry in the AFC North, Nick in the AFC South, Tyler in the AFC East, and Perry closing it out in the AFC West. Let go. It's going to be black and blue 21. The wheel said 21. 21. 21 in the B&B. 21, this is going to be, let's go with the Braden Point box. Another Tampa Bay Lightning, Braden Point. Richie saying, bring me the Lynch. Bring me the Lynch is what he wants. He's in that NFC North spot again. The Braden Point box, let's see what it's got in it. Or if we're going to bring, let's see, if we want to bring the Magic. Oh, those are East guys. So we'll stick with Braden Point. Trying to see if I had a West Coast guy for the Seattle. Ooh. Well, looky here. Okay. Well, looky here, folks. How about a helmet so nice it's telling me twice who's on it? We got 2 cards in here. How about on the Bengal Authentic? How about going to the AFC North in Perry Holland? We got Jamar Chase on the silver Bengal Authentic here in the break room. Beckett cert on the back. This is very easy to know what is wrong with this bad boy. So right above the signature, there's a scuff mark. Then on the, where is it? There's some marks on the back, right there where my finger is. The big one, though, Robbie, is, yeah, right on the top. So you see 2 of the Bengal stripes have cuts, and they have, like, split. So they're not, like, the stripes aren't touching. Then we got a mark right there and a mark right there. So other than that, you display it like this. Beautiful looking, authentic. Going to Perry Holland. In the AFC North, Ja'Marr Chase. Ja'Marr Chase. Might be the end, so we'll leave them out so I could do this diamond double that we got. So, congrats, Perry. In the black and blue single, now we got diamond double box number 2. I'm going to have Matt DeMars, James Strode, and Ronnie Sayer here in the diamond double box. Jeff August says, advertise as game used, but we can't prove it. So Matt DeMar saying 3 and 9er. So 3 and 9 here.
9 in the diamonds.
3 and 9 in the diamonds. So we'll go 1, 2, 4, and move that to 8. 3 and 9. Let's bring you guys into and how we doing, Mr. August. Welcome into the break room, my man. 7 times around. 7 times, 7 times, 7 times. Ba-boom. How about James Strode in the NFC North, Matt DeMars in the NFC South, Ronnie Sayer everywhere else. So we got 3. We got 9. Box 3 for our hockey is going to be the Jack Johnson box. But let's also go with the Chris Tanev box. Let's do something different for this one. The Chris Tanev. Or Tanev. Yeah, Tanev. Tanev. Chris Tanev. First box in this double. Box number 3 called out by Matt DeMars.
This dude is the black and blue. Jeez.
Ooh, okay, okay. How about this, folks? How about on a golden slate skull, baby? Aaron Jones in the break room on the authentic slate lid here in the diamonds. Beckett cert on the back. That's going to James Strode here in the diamonds. Congratulations, Mr. 19 Foo. It's his Twitch name, if you didn't know. If you didn't know, now you know.
Nice hit. Nice hit.
Beautiful hit.
Ricky likes those slates.
I
Loves those slates.
I love Aaron Jones's auto too. Like just look at this bad boy.
Beautiful lid.
Love that auto. I like the way he does the A, how it kind of looks like a star.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful lid. Aaron Jones. Skull, baby. Number 1 seed inbound. Let go. Let go. Number 1 seed inbound. I think I've noticed something, Robbie. So far this week, since Monday,
Yep.
whenever I'm on the show, I haven't noticed a lot of our Lion fans in the room.
I guess
are we
they're getting.
are we avoiding?
They're avoiding something.
We're avoiding each other this week. For them, it's Viking hate week. For me, it's Lion hate week. I got to put my love for Dan Campbell aside. Haven't had much trash talking in the room this week. How about my second favorite Golden Knight for number 9? How about the Jack Eichel box?
Ooh.
Do you know who my favorite Golden Knight is? I'll give you a hint. Ricky Williams is your hint. What does Ricky Williams usually reference on his helmets?
Oh, Puff West.
Mark Stone, baby.
Oh, Mark Stone.
Stoner. My favorite Golden Knight.
Stoner.
Love Stoner. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Robbie, I don't even need the card for this one. I'm gonna flip
No.
it behind me. We'll pick. It actually landed in the box.
Oh.
I'm recording that. That actually landed in the box. I flipped it this way. It landed in the box. How about the break room is teasing me, Robbie?
What do we got?
It's teasing me.
What we got?
Because we pulled a lion.
Oh!
How about the Sunday night football break? We had a Viking in the first box. We got a lion. Actually, pardon me, the Lion King in the second box. This thing is absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
I know it's Lion Hate Week, but I can't hate this helmet. I love black helmets, all black lion logo, Barry Sanders SIG on the front, black visor. Oh, this thing is killer.
It is.
Beckett cert on the back. James Strode saying, wow. And he can't believe it. Because guess what?
It's a double up.
It's going home to him. Double up. Let's go. Congratulations. James Strode in the room. Barry Sanders, the Lion King, coming home to you on this slick football helmet. Let go, folks. Let go. James Strode getting a double up here, baby. And this, I believe, is our first photo headliner, first headliner
Yep.
off the board. Fourth box. Fourth box in the room. Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders. Ooh. What a hit here. What a hit, what a hit, what a mighty good hit, folks. So that being said, let's see what's going on now. Looking at the break room, looking at it. Things closed last second. 5 to go in the vault double and basketball double. 5 to go in the practice squad single still. 5 to go in that vault single. So unless anything closes right this second while I'm doing my spiel, Robbie, looks like you and I are going to take a shorter of a break.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take about a 30-minute break, guys. We will be back. We will be back in about 30 minutes. And James, that's right. That is right. We made there was a mistake last night, left James out of the double last night. He comes back, he goes, you know what? I'm going to flip into this one. And then he goes, that's luck. Getting flipped into this one, getting a Barry Sanders. So
Here you go.
James, I'm going to say this. Now that it's out there and he's the one that revealed it, I was thinking, after the Barry Sanders and I saw it, that's the first thing I thought of was,
Wow.
he got a double up now.
Wow. Fun fact, you.
So thank you.
Oh.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh.
I wasn't going to reveal the information. He revealed the behind the scenes on
because
it.
when you said information, I was like, what is information he's trying? And I saw it on
Yep,
the
it's
Twitch.
in
I'm
chat.
like,
He's the one that put it out there, so now I can
oh.
reference it. That's
Oh,
luck.
wow.
That is
Yeah,
luck.
that is. I mean,
That is absolutely luck. James is probably sitting there like,
at first off, like,
Thanks.
I don't know what he was chasing in the last diamonds because this is obviously in the new
I
diamonds.
don't know what was at
But
the
I'm
end of that
sure
diamond.
he's like, you know what? I'm good with
Yeah,
it. I
I'm
got
good.
a Barry Sanders.
I got the first
I
speed
mean-
flex
I mean-
off the board.
Show that off. That thing is just
Jason
that is beautiful.
Jason goes, luck is better than being good sometimes.
That is true.
Oh,
That is
man.
true. I mean, look at that.
This
thing.
is probably the sickest Lions lid we've had in the room.
yes.
This is the sickest
Yeah.
Lions lid I think we've had in the room. But that's going to do it for us, guys. We'll be back at 3 o'clock for you guys. Let's fill out some of these breaks. Congratulations to everyone who won. Thank you guys for everything you do. Rick and Robbie coming back up 3 o'clock.